and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Army's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Garcia wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Bond. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It's reverse. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Fast motion from the offense. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
7, Cal, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time. First down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give on the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. It's caught. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Sticks it in his belly. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Garcia to pass. He's got it down the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Bond. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To give to the big fullback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there, and the defense makes the big play.
Offense getting set for first down. The give to the fullback. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Black Knights! Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and pull up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Skips away from pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback extends the play. At the 35, he's loose. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. Harris back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying to get to it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Run it with the fullback.
Man, those are back-breakers.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's short. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Here we go with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. The Golden Bears are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Harris will throw. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball in space.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He's right on target. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing Military Bowl. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Harris back to pass. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And the ball squirted out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll leave it with him. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Bond. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The quick out. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Offense lining up quickly. From the gun. Give on the inside. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, going up top. Finds his tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Got his man. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Harris will throw. Got his man on the right. Stopped after making the catch. And the Golden Bears have taken it inside the 20. Looking to throw on third. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Bully ball on third and short. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fullback's got it. Thrust that arm out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The toss to the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Garcia wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick handoff. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Took a shot as he threw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On 4th down, going to the air. This time he's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Harris back to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute it.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a kick.
They'll run play action. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line, and the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Brady. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. No huddle offense to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Harris will throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the Golden Bears are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's first down from the 11. On the ground, it's Thomas. DB's right up on the receivers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Garcia to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the move, it's Bond. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, and continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.